Hello, Leos. Welcome to your mid-month reading for September 2019. Thank you for your patience. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My email is below. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and work that out. I also wanted to mention I am running a special until midnight tonight, where if you book a reading, you get 5 additional bonus minutes. And you also get a 24-hour turnaround. So email me in regards to details on that. It's I only take limited bookings, and I'm really busy right now, but let's see how many more I can fit in. So yeah, it ends at midnight tonight, so make sure you book your reading. Just email me. I'll give you the instructions on how to set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Leos? For the middle of September 2019, what do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine? Any messages you have for Leos for September, middle of September 2019 would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Okay, can you please show me general energies for Leos, September 2019? I'm also working on my 2020 Sun Moon readings. Please make sure that you put in your request for that, for your Sun Moon prediction, and I will put you in queue. I think I have about 58 requests as of right now out of 144. I'll be working on those from now until January. My 2019 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist if you want to check those out. So are my compatibility readings. In the challenge position, we have the 3 of Oysters in reverse, which is the equivalent or similar to the 3 of Pentacles. I'm also on Facebook and Insta. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need an answer to a question. It's $4.98 and I will turn it in 24 hours for you. Okay. Advice, we have the 3 of Pepper Mills in the upright. And then if you could just like, share, subscribe, and support me if you like my channel, that would be great. And we have the Magician card in reverse as you move into October or move forward from this reading, whenever you see it. Wrong set of cards. Let me get my clarifiers in my hands. So we'll start off with the Judgment card. So general energies for middle of September. Some of you could be reconciling with somebody. Sometimes that can be what the Judgment card is about. For others of you, you're really kind of taking a long, hard look at your life, assessing the things you've done or assessing a situation that you're in, and releasing all the any regrets that you have. You're just kind of putting behind you. Some of you might have gone through a struggle. One of the ways that you're going about this is sharing your struggles with other people, and that's a way of releasing things. It really is about making a life choice and, really deciding on something in regards to your life, seeing it clearly, willing to be judged because it is the Judgment card, and make a determination or make a choice, stick to that, move forward, and don't look in the rearview mirror. Okay. And since it is 20, the Judgment card, you're nearing the end of a cycle. This is something that needs to happen. It precedes the World card before you end a chapter in regards to your life. So I feel like that's the period that you all are at in mid September. Challenge position, the 3 of Oysters in reverse. Things aren't working so well in regards to a collaboration, a group project. There isn't harmony. Or I'm thinking more so with you all, I think your work isn't being valued. I feel like you're working on a project or you're working on something with a group of people, and whatever you're putting in, it's not being valued. You aren't getting a pat on the back. You aren't getting recognized for it. And I know, that's important for you guys. So, I mean, it just seems like, what's the point? You're going through the day-to-day, just kind of doing the work without getting any accolades or any notice because of it. In fact, other people might actually be getting accolades and might be getting noticed over you, which is equally frustrating. Additionally, with this card in reverse, some of you might be involved, just in a project going on, a collaboration with other people, and it's just not going well. Either people aren't working well with each other, or it's not harmonious. The cogs aren't all working together, and this could naturally be a frustration for you. Advice, we have the 3 of Pepper Mills in the upright. So this is kind of encouraging you to see what else is out there. Maybe if this isn't working out for you, whatever that is you have going on, because it's a general reading, 3 of Pepper Mills encourages you to, have a broader look at things, look behind the curtain and see what else is out there. Maybe date somebody that you don't typically date. Maybe it really is about thinking big and bringing opportunities to you on a global scale. Or some of you, it could be traveling to places that you've only talked about or dreamed about. It could be overseas opportunities. The Three of Peppermills is about commerce, okay? So they're just telling you, how are you going to bring more opportunities to your doorstep? How are you going to broaden your vision so you can allow yourself to do this? How can you increase your earning potential? Things like that, because there's a lot of things out there. How are you going to go about bringing these options to you? The advice is to consider that, to kind of see everything that's out there and consider everything, instead of kind of being in this box. And this box could be whatever this is here. As you move forward, we have the Magician card in reverse. So the Magician card can be an energy or it can be a person. If it's a person you're dealing with, it's somebody who usually tries to trick you. A little bit of a used car salesman, trying to sell you a lemon. Whatever this person is showing you usually is not the truth. So usually they're trying to manipulate you to their benefit. But if it's the energies moving forward to October and moving forward from this reading, the Magician card can simply mean that you just start using everything that's available to you, which kind of harkens back to this card, having a limited vision. There's a lot more tools and resources and skills that you could be using that you're just not using to your advantage. The resources that you are using are being wasted, or they aren't being applied as they should be, and as a result, everything's scattered. And with the Magician card, you really don't get anywhere. You don't manifest anything for yourself just because you're not using the tools that are around you as they should be used. And this is kind of preventing you from furthering yourself and your endeavors. So let's see what's going on. Why is this Judgment card here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Judgment cards. For Leos, general energy is middle of September. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Judgment card. And I get with the Judgment card, you all are getting to a point where you are stopping. You're looking at what lays before you. You're looking at everything that is around you, and you're like, I don't necessarily know that this is working for me. Okay, I really need to make some hard choices here, and I need to commit to them, and I need to just do it. I see that with the Death card. The Death card is a card of Scorpio. So I see you making this decision in mid-September. I'm done with this. I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing. This could be the end of a project, a career, a relationship. You're ending whatever it is, and you're like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm gonna move on to something else, and I'm not gonna look back. Not looking back, I think, is the important thing here. Yep, you're the Fool card. So you're ending something and you're starting a new journey. And it's kind of like you don't give a crap. You're like, I'm out of here. I mean, the Fool card, his face is up toward the sun. He's very positive. He is a person of calculated risk. You're taking a calculated risk to have a new journey. And you need to have it. It's like you need a breath of fresh air. You can't continue to be in what you're in right now. So some of you could be looking for a new career, a new job, a new love. Some of you could just be stepping out like singly into the world, not wanting to be involved with anybody, just seeing what single is like. For some of you, sometimes it's a youth leaving your house. So I know it's September. Some college students are leaving to go to college. It's a little bit of an empty nest syndrome, but not in a negative way. It's actually enjoying having this new journey of being an empty nester. So that could be going on for you all. Additional message for the Judgment card. Maybe the Queen of Cups. Really having serious conversations about, what you want to do. I almost feel like for some of you, you want to do something that's meaningful. You want to do something that counts. You want to add to the universe, okay? The Queen of Cups, whatever she does, she's nurturing, she's supportive, she helps people get to a better place. And I feel like whatever you're in right now, it's not doing that. And you want a new journey, you want to do something that's meaningful, that really kind of appeals to your emotions, really fulfills you, really gives you purpose. Why is this Three of Oysters here in reverse for Leos in the challenge position? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Three of Oysters in reverse. Challenge position for Leos. Justice card. Okay, so there's some kind of unfairness that's going on. We do have the card of Libra. Okay, it's all, whatever this is that you're working on, it's usually more than one person because it's a group. Hell, this could even be like co-parenting. Parents trying to make it work for the kids and it's not working out. Justice cards in the challenge position, so somebody is, putting responsibility on other people, blaming other people, not being fair. That's preventing harmony and happiness with this Four of Wands at the upright. You know, happiness, harmony, you know, love amongst friends and families. This is preventing this to happen. And King of Swords is the challenge position. So somebody's having difficulty kind of seeing something with logic and truth and making a wise choice. And I don't know what this is. I keep on getting co-parenting. I don't know if some of you are trying to work with an ex to try to make things work out. It's just not working out. And somebody cannot, like I said, look at it objectively. Can't kind of take how they feel about it out of the way and make a wise decision based on that. Take initiative in regards to this. I don't know what that is. You'll have to kind of post in the comments, but I do get a co-parenting situation. I mean, even with a Fool card, I could see like a kid leaving college for some of you and then having to get together with your ex and talk about expenses, you know, for the betterment of your child. Okay, why is the Three of Peppermills here in the upright? Advice. So I feel like it's beckoning you to consider other solutions. Yeah, expand your way of thinking, let go of your old ways of doing things. Letting go of old patterns. Okay, trapped in the old ways of doing things. Perhaps maybe limited. Enjoy life. Three of Cups. You need to, this group needs to get along. I don't know who this group is that we're talking about. Group project, parents, family, whatever it is. Everyone needs to get along and be happy again. Things are not good. It definitely is a third party. We have a 3, a 3, and a 3. So, third party, however you want to make it. But you have to restore it back to being harmonious. You can't have this, you know, the advice is to try to make it work so everybody can work together and be happy again. Be lighthearted. Don't be so serious about things. Restore a harmonious environment, perhaps back to work. 9 of Cups. Put your expectations in check. I'm getting with the 9 of Cups. Maybe you have high expectations of unrealistic expectations or high expectations of something happening. And it might be for selfish reasons, but if you lower the bar a little bit, this is manageable. Everybody can kind of get along. I just think the expectations that somebody is having is impossible and needs to come down a little bit in order for this to happen. Why is this Magician card for Leos as they move out of September into October and or forward from this reading? Why is the Magician card in reversed? Who is this person? What is this energy? You have the Knight of Swords in the upright. If something comes in suddenly, reveals some kind of truth. Knight of Swords, when he comes in, he usually blindsides people. He usually stirs things up. As a result of whatever he kind of delivers, things move forward very quickly. So that could be part of the problem with the Magician card. Something comes up unexpectedly, and you know, you can't seem to, like we talked about skills, tools, you can't use everything available to you to adapt to this new situation. The Hermit card in reversed. Isolation, withdrawing. So maybe moving into October, things come to a head. They get really crazy with whatever this Knight of Swords is bringing. And instead of continuing to kind of be on board for this, you actually seclude, you isolate yourself. You cut yourself off from everybody else. You might be like, okay, this isn't working. I'm taking myself out of the game. Okay, you all can do whatever you're doing. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm taking myself out. And that's the card of Virgo also. I think you're doing it for your own stability and your own sanity with this King of Pentacles here. Let me pull one more card. Additional message for the Magician card in reversed. Are people fighting over money, or is there some kind of... I see, I don't know who this is. It popped in this like benefactor, somebody who's sitting on this pile of money, or somebody who's holding the purse strings in regards to this situation. Could be a boss, could be the breadwinner, whoever it is. And because both of these cards, I mean, I see like a breadwinner, somebody who dispensing the money, and these two people of charity begging for pittance. So, I mean, part of the problem could be going back to you don't feel like you're valued for what you do. And it could be monetarily, in terms of monetarily. You could withdraw from this situation and cause this King of Pentacles to give you more. Whether it's child support, whether it's alimony, whether it's a raise, I'm feeling like. Because I can see that this King of Swords would be coming in and you getting the news of somebody else, you being overlooked for a raise or a promotion, and you being like, okay, I mean, having a conversation with somebody and saying, okay, if this is how this is going to be, or you hear of a judgment, the alimony didn't go through, or the child support, and you say, okay, well, if this is how it's going to be, then I'm taking myself out of this, and I'm not going to be participating anymore. I'm not going to be doing as much as I usually do. You're going to see what it's like without me. And this causes this King of Pentacles to give you more. I don't think it's a significant amount, but it's enough. But this King of Pentacles says, okay, I see that you need this. You know, you made a good argument here. So I'm going to go ahead and I see that you feel undervalued because of what you're paying or what you're getting, or how far hard you're working. Because King of Pentacles can be kind of fair when it comes to money. You know, he's not a mean guy. He's a stable guy. He understands that people, you know, he helps people out. He can be a generous soul. He's not greedy. He's a generous soul. So somebody sees that you need this. So, but I think after you do something that's really, not shocking, but something that really takes a stand, that kind of sets a precedent, and then you get a reaction out of this person, and they realize you're not being paid what you're worth. So this could be a career situation, because as I look back here to this death reading, it could be I'm over, I'm done, I'm out of here, I'm going to start something new. I want to go where I'm appreciated. Like this Queen of Cups, she appreciates people. She knows that they're making a difference, and she lets them know. Here you could be considering other job opportunities and using that as kind of a lever for you to sort of get what you want. So it could be more of a career reading. I'm not really getting a love reading. I'm getting co-parenting, a project situation where you aren't valued, a career reading where you aren't getting paid enough. And that's what I'm getting for you guys. Now I got to figure out how to title it. All right, guys. So keep in mind, I'm running a special until midnight tonight. You book a reading, you get bonus minutes, plus you get your reading in 24 hours. Check out my I'm starting to put up my 2020 Sun Moon readings. Be sure to get your requests in. Consider a personal reading. If this resonated, just send me an email. Check out my 2019 Sun Moon readings, my compatibility readings that are in my playlist. Check them out on Insta and Facebook. If you need a quick answer to a question, get on Instant Go. It's $4.98. I will turn it in 24 hours. And like, share, subscribe if you would care to do so. Otherwise, good luck to you all in mid-September. Bye from Veronica Garnett.